Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to give you an update on where we stand with renos because the engineer came back and in short, what we wanted to do isn't going to work. So I wanted to talk about that, and also just in case you don't watch my vlogs, I wanted to show you some of the updates we've done and where things are heading right now. So here's the progress that we've made in the living room. I've started to add this picture frame molding. This fireplace and mirror is being painted white on the weekend, and you can see the moldings here. So that is going to carry out all through this room as well as the dining room. And I also ordered my dream chandelier for in here, so hopefully that will come in soon. I also have my curtains that are finally in here, and our sectional, which is a little bit messy right now, but I'm loving how that looks. It just fits the space so well, and this little cozy corner is perfect for watching TV. Then on this side, we are going to get an armchair, and I'm going to put some artwork, and I'm going to order 2 little sconces that go each side. And of course, I'm going to get curtains for in the dining room still. The picture frame molding is also going to carry out and go a little bit in the entryway. Then the kitchen is definitely going to be a mess right now, but I just want to quickly show you nothing has really changed with our plans. So we're going to straighten out the peninsula. I am still on the fence about the cabinetry, but I believe we are going to reuse the actual cabinets and just replace the doors, take them to the ceiling and add trim. We are going to add millwork to the hood, so it will be covered with wood rather than the stainless. We are probably going to order a fridge this week because this fridge is not working very well. And then I finally picked a flooring to go in here, so I'll pop that on the screen. It is a herringbone, and it should match color-wise with the hallway. Then I'm going to have a banquette made for here, and then there's going to be 2 armchairs here and a TV. So not really much has changed since the previous update video, but the bigger changes and issues are upstairs because that is where we were wanting to do the reno. So now we are in contingency plan and what we are going to do instead of what we had initially planned. So if you remember, we were hoping to move the stairs from the 2nd floor to the 3rd floor to be stacked over these stairs so that it freed up a good chunk of space on the 2nd floor, and it was just a little bit better. The stairs that are existing are pretty steep, and they cut up the room, so that would then give our master a nice big closet. So that's not gonna work. The reason that's not gonna work is because these stairs are not to code. So the engineer said when we build the other stairs, they would have to come out 3 feet. They couldn't grandfather it in. And then the hallway would also have to be 3 feet. So this wall and our bedroom wall would all have to move 2+ feet to accommodate for that. So then this bedroom here would go in, and our bedroom would lose some space as well, which wouldn't work as well for us. We talked about it a lot, and we just felt like we were losing a lot. We were losing 2+ usable feet in our bedroom. The biggest wall in our room where our bed is would become smaller, and it's already a bit on the tighter side, so that wouldn't work great. And then it just felt like we were blowing out every wall on the 2nd floor just to move the stairs, and it didn't feel like we were gaining enough. So the stairs are gonna stay, and now I'm gonna show you kind of what the contingency plan is to make this space still work for us. It's gonna cost a lot less, but it's still gonna be a great floor plan. We're still gonna be able to use it to the extent that we were planning to. It maybe won't be as good as the other floor plan would be for resale. Not 100% sure, but I think it's still gonna be amazing. In this room, everything that we plan to do can still move ahead, even though the engineer's plans aren't going to work for us. So I think I previously told you we are splitting these rooms into 2. So this edge of the window is where there will be another wall. But because there's a difference in height for the two rooms, from the window over, there'll be some upper storage just to make the use of the space. And then down here, obviously the closets will go. This will be a working window. This room used to be the bathroom in the old plan, so that is why the window is like that. And then you can see the change in floor, and I mentioned before that this is where the dining room is below, and that's why there's that change. So this will push back, this will push back to here because that's as far as we can go. And then you can see there's still 2 or 3 feet over of space that we can't push the floor back to. So there will be a little bump in the flooring, and we will build in something custom to make the most of the room, because obviously 2 or 3 feet is quite a large amount in the grand scheme of things. So we will put make a bed frame that sits on that, or even a desk or something to make it work. And then a door will go over here to the hallway. So this is the hallway we were just talking about, and there's 2 stairs, and then there is this little area going into the bathroom. So there will be a door here, and then opposite there is all this space. So I'm thinking of putting a nice long bench and then some artwork above. And then likely outside of our bedroom, I'm thinking of putting a big wardrobe just for linens and extra things, because that is just dead end space. That is just stuff that we need to get out of the way for now. So I think that that will work pretty well. So in the master, the original plan was to get rid of these stairs and put them up there. But because we can't do that, the old stairs were gonna become our closet, which isn't possible. So the new plan is to utilize this space. It's not totally deep enough to be a closet, but we're gonna make it work. So there will be a wall along here, and then this closet, which is a mess, goes very deep. So the plan is to remove this door, cut out as far as we can, and make more doors that will match these ones. And I want them to look like wall panelings. They will look like hidden doors. I'll pop a picture on the screen of exactly what I mean, but that is the intent. So that should work pretty well. And then if we did want a TV in here, we could still put one on the mantle or something like that. But I think that plan's gonna work out really well. And I was planning to put the paneling on the rest of the walls anyways, so when we do the closet doors like that, it should be really good. So now I'll take you upstairs. So like I said, these stairs have to remain, even though they're very steep. We're gonna refinish them with the flooring that we put up here. So the idea for up here is to put down some new flooring. I'll put it on the screen. It's a herringbone that should match pretty well with what is in the rest of the house color-wise. And then I think this room is gonna be an office. So there's a lot of good space. I'm thinking over here I might put a spin bike or a treadmill, and then the rest of the space, there's lots of room for desks, bookcases. Even under here you could put a desk, because the desk will come out far enough that you won't hit your head. Eventually we will put a deck out here. And then in this front bedroom, I love this room the most. I love this little detailing in the window. So this is gonna be like a TV kind of hangout space, since we don't have a great basement. It's just used for storage. So that is what we're gonna try and work with and make this a really cool hangout space with a sectional TV and all of that. And then the bathroom, still working on ideas, but I think we want to try to retain the same space. We don't want to push any walls out. So that is a future plan. I'm not sure that's something we're going to tackle right now, but I'm thinking that if I switch this to over in this corner, then the shower could come out and be 30 by 30 and have a door, and then we'd switch this door to swing out, and it would make use of the space that's already here, but because there's no water in this wall for the sink, that is obviously an issue that would have to be addressed. The drain would have to move over, and so would that shower head. So that is a future project. But then in the future, someone could use this as a master because there is a bathroom. And I guess, to be honest, they could use that as like a walk-in closet, or it could just be 2 kids' bedrooms. I just wanted to show you the floor plans in case you are interested in seeing that. So these dotted lines are our existing walls. So you can see in our master bedroom that by putting the stairs here and taking them out from here, we've had to move our bedroom wall back quite a bit, and this is where our bed is. So that makes that wall very tight. We can't put a bed on this wall. We can't put a bed on this wall because this is a fireplace, and we can't put it there. We could move the door here, but then again, that ruins our closet. You can see they've removed and moved all of these walls. This wall they've pushed out, which then affected the bathroom. There's 2 vanities here right now, if you remember, and then the door is about here. So that changed that. Changed this, made this a skinny little hallway. You can see that they moved the stairs to the 3rd floor. They've pushed out, and that's why they've pushed this wall out. So that just kind of seemed more work than it was worth, and would probably cost quite a bit of money, and we'd lose every wall in our upper floor pretty much to do this. Also, of course, it is frustrating that we went ahead and paid an engineer to do this, but I think that it's money well spent knowing that you've investigated the option and that you've thought about it, and I can always put that into a housing file, and if we sold the house in 20 years and someone wanted to revisit it and wonder why, it'll be in the housing file, and I think that that is generally worthwhile. I hope you enjoyed that update. I apologize that our house is a little bit messy because I am in the process of working on the moldings for this room and the dining room, and we just got the sofa, so I feel like things are a little bit messy, but I hope that that gave you a sense of where we're at, especially if you don't watch the vlogs. And I hope that you like what we are doing as a contingency plan since we can't move the stairs. And hopefully this stuff can be done sooner than if we did that whole other project. I'm working on getting the kitchen sorted out right now, trying to organize the flooring to be done, and obviously because the flooring's got to be done before you do the cabinets, so we've got to rip out the peninsula to have the flooring installed, but then we lose our sink, so then everything else kind of cascades after, and it's definitely a scheduling problem. So I'm trying to work out all the details and try to have the least possible amount of people involved in that, because I worry that scheduling 5+ people might be a nightmare. So that is what I am working on right now. I hope you enjoyed this little updated tour, and if you like seeing this sort of stuff but more behind the scenes, you should definitely check out my vlogs if you haven't already. I post them every Sunday, and it just shows what I've been up to this week, the projects I've been working on, like the picture frame molding, and I have some other great hacks and DIYs coming up soon. Thanks, guys.